My Hero Academia. We're on the Internship Arc. We're on chapter 128. Boy meets his quirk, his foresight. Vault past his foresight and go grab your future. Okay. There we go. Okay. I don't know how far into the future he can see. And that being the case, I'm going to lay into with much more speed and with so many attacks that he won't have the luxury of acting on his foresight. Like heck, I'm gonna turn back now. After hearing that, you're just being a Gran Torino ripoff, but you're too slow. It's pointless. Ooh. So long as the conditions are met, it doesn't matter if it's 1 second, 1 minute, or 1 hour from now. Puff. Oh. I see through everything you'll do, and everywhere you'll do it. Ooh. Incidentally, in 2 minutes' time, you'll be doubled over in grief, neither still nor paper in hand. Darn it! This whole time your expression has seemed quite vexed, and I would have thought that the first thing All Might taught you was that the one who stands at the top should never express worry or doubt. A man who truly understands that always behaves with vision. Are you incapable of putting the teachings you've been taught so many times into practice here and now in the testing fields? You said you'd make me acknowledge you. No? And yet, the more I see of you, the less reason I see why it needed to be you. Oh, he's talking about. He said I could be one. A what? Just another face in the crowd. He said I become the top hero. Ooh. Oh, he's taking the bookshelf and throwing it. I'm sorry, but you said you didn't care. You didn't care what happened in the room, right? Think. He said as long as the conditions are met, he can see through what I'll do and where I'll do it. What I'll do and where? No, the way you put that. What exactly is he seeing? Is he seeing the future exactly as it'll play out in its entirety, or just the actions of a select target? I need to test it, because if it's the latter, then he shouldn't be able to foresee the trajectory of randomly flung objects. Not yet. Ooh, you're not the only one who can't back down. He's going after. Oh, he's shielding from the books. I am All Might's disciple. Oh, the thing I do see didn't change. I can still, huh? Okay, he's looking at the wall. Oh. You like slim the wall. I can still. It's over. Your 3 minutes are up. His disciple. I grow tired of hearing that. How unsightly you look. And after a slight thing like a strategy not working. Did you run out of steam? Oh, he's bleeding his nose. That's not it. I suppose it was just his error. The special All Might 10 years of heroics anniversary tapestry. I almost slipped on it. Huh? Don't tell me. He saw the All Might images. But he didn't want to do it. You purposely dodged them. All while bouncing around like Gran Torino, didn't you? Upset. You mean to tell me that despite all of my provocations and emotional baiting, he still kept his surroundings and his strategy against me in mind the whole time? Cuckoo. Parnas, is it over? It got pretty loud in here. Bubble groaned. Mario's back. Mario, he's hired. Whoa, alright, awesome. What? But I couldn't pass your test. I believe I told you to take the seal and stamp the paper yourself. But I never said if you couldn't, I wouldn't hire you. You gotta be... Way to go, Midoriya! Sir, you laughed. Huh? My decision to hire you was settled the moment I heard you were coming. What? I've come to understand that you won't make for a completely useless addition. What? But do not take that to mean I acknowledge you. Now that the people wait and want for a symbol, they don't yearn for a faint light, but a dazzling one. And even if that even the necessitates defying his will, I shall have you step into the real world and realize for yourself who, in this age, is suited to that power. Oh, he gave him the stamp. One for all's transfers according to the will of its bearer. So he's hiring me in order to make me give it up? I'd be honored, sir. There's All Might, who chose me, and there's Sir Night-Eye, who won't acknowledge that, and finally, Togata-senpai, whom Night-Eye chose. Why I stood bewildered at the bizarre tangle of bonds. The next day came. No time, the first day. Today we'll be conducting both patrol and surveillance work. Both girl will stay with me, while Mario and Midoriya will form their own pair. Surveillance. Night-Eye offices are in the middle of a secret investigation. Oh, okay. We're tracking a small group of villains named the Nightfold Cleansers. Wait, that the guy who looks like a plague doctor? Yeah, plague doctor guy. The plague mask is his trademark. The capo in this photo. A man named Chisaki has begun to display some odd actions. A group of Yakuza. But nowadays, those kinds of people are laying low. Laying low? Yeah, laying low. Or at least, that's their image. Scary mask. Yeah, because way back, they were pretty much dismantled. But this Chisaki guy started reassembling them for some reason. They even made contact with the Villain Alliance recently. We don't know the details though. The Villain Alliance. But direct evidence for him plotting evil remains elusive. As such, they're a gray very near black, but nevertheless, we can't treat them like villains. What my offices are after is proof of criminal activity from them, while never attracting their suspicion. Yes, sir. One of the kanji. It means medical treatment cure. Okay. Oh. So his name means medical treatment or cure, and he wears a plague mask. That makes sense. Okay. Pant. Huh? Somebody, anybody, please. I can't take it. Someone, please. Girl. Oh. The girl bumped into him. And that's how. Oh, my bad. That must have hurt. You alright? Can you get up okay? Look what you've done. Causing a hero so much trouble. Oh. A lengthy internship. What? Come back, Eri. Began. A sudden chance encounter. Is he chasing her? Chapter 128, or 129, Eri. Yeah. I'm getting nervous. but mere workplace experiences let you go out on patrol, don't they? Ah, might this be trauma from the villain alliance attack? No, it's just that so much has happened that I lack experience with the basic hero activities. Wow, that's so weird. Minutes before they make contact with the enemy. It's okay. Sir's group are the ones who are monitoring the vicinity of the perp stomping grounds. We're just gonna patrol the perimeter. I'll teach you loads of stuff. Guess Sir wants me to see the gap between us by having me watch Senpai at work. Follow me, baby. Even so, I wonder why All Might didn't tell me anything. Oh, by the way, we never told each other our hero names. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm Deku. Deku. What? As in blockhead? You okay with that? Yep. I'm Remillion. Million rendered in is million. Invoking Mirio's name. Mirian. Remillion. Okay. I can't save all people like All Might can. If I took a name, that'll make me a guy who can save millions. It sounds like the band Remier Man. So it's cool, right? Remier Man. The second we throw on our costumes and hit the town, we're heroes. Don't let your guard down, Deku. Yes, Remillion. It can't be. The capo of the April cleansers. The man named Shisaki. Sorry about my daughter hero. What? Who's a daughter? She's been horsing around too much, so she's a bit scraped up. Worries me sick. What's under the mask? Your hood and mask flipped off again. You sure you got the right measurements for them? Togata Senpai. What are you talking about? We're the one who should be saying sorry. Oh, it's my expression. It can't be. Is probably showing on my face. But I can't let my emotions show. We're supposed to know nothing about each other. If you get suspicious, then it'll hinder Night Eye's work. That kick-ass mask. You must be from the cleansers. They're famous around these parts. We gotta be safe, act natural, and let it go. Yeah. But don't worry about this old thing. I'm just sensitive to germs. Oh. So he's a germaphobe? This is the first time I've seen either of you, newbie heroes. You're quite young. Yep. We're still new, so we're all nervous. Alright, stand up, partner. Let's go face the unknown future. What office are you with? We're still students, in fact. We're still such fledglings that it'd be presumptuous to even think of being with an office right now. We're just being allowed to patrol around a little for our workplace experience, that's all. He's clearly being very cautious. I can't let slip Sir's name. Now let's get out of here fast. Right then. We gotta keep patrolling the area until noon. Time to go. Right. Oh. Just like hold on to him. Don't go. Huh? Excuse me. Your daughter. She seems scared. Yes, because I just scolded her. Deku, you can't show too much suspicion. Let's go. But I can't say these are the kinds of bandages you get from too much horsing around. She's holding on to me for dear life. She falls down a lot. A child this small, so scared she's shaking and won't say a word. I really don't think that's normal. That's right. This isn't natural. Please don't go imposing your own ideas of what's normal on other people's home lives. Stop it. It takes all kinds, right? He clearly wants us to stop questioning him. If he gets too worried of us, then we'll start losing hold on him. Be safe. Let him go. No, senpai. If we do that, that'd be even more suspicious. It's not natural. The second we throw on our costumes and hit the town, when a hero sees the child tremble, there's no way they can avert their eyes. What are you doing to her? We're heroes. Ooh, huh. I swear, heroes are all so sensitive to the smallest things. Fine, I understand. It's embarrassing, so I'd rather not talk about it out in public. Could you follow me over there? If anything happens, I'll deal with it. It's not like we can just make off with her. Is he planning something? To tell you the truth, I've been worried about Eri lately. No matter what I say, she does nothing but rebel. Is he abusing her? Worried about raising her, is it? That sounds rough. It is. Kids are hard to understand. Let me tell you. It honestly makes me think. He's wearing gloves. I could turn into a very different kind of person. Huh? Oh, she let go. Huh? What now? Done with your little tantrum? Oh, nods. But, Eri, are you... This is how it's always like. I'm sorry I ended up bothering you with all this. Again, sorry for the trouble. Good luck. On the job. Wait, why? We're not chasing after them. Did you notice? He made a show of his murderous intent to reel that kid back in. Chase too far, and you'll just make him hard to catch. Come on, let's respect Sir's orders. The kids these days are more disease-ridden than ever. Kurono, prepare my bath. I'm sorry, Capo. I just looked away for a second, and the darn kid pulled a runner on me. Oh, and clean that up. They're suffering from chronic heroism. Eri, you gotta stop being so selfish. The conjurer Eri's name is revealed to be to destroy. You form the core of the plan, after all. With only slight birth pangs, his plan progresses in a new age of villainy. Gestates. Okay. In a new age of villainy gestates. I'm asking you nicely. Don't make me dirty my hands anymore than this, okay? Overhaul. You got a call. It's from Shigaraki of the Villain Alliance. He says he's got an answer for you. Oh. Chapter 130. Demand the whole truth. You know, he may be small time, but you've got to hand him. He really is a Yakuza who knows how to survive. Tall fence, not a lot of windows. Nice digs, huh? A week and a half has passed since we began our mark. Today is unusual. Practically no one's coming in or out. Phone? What? Apparently Million made contact with Shisaki. Shisaki? Oh, and they meet up. So sorry. We had an incident. Never would have believed we'd end up bumping into each other on the street, like he was the new transfer student or something. No, this was an error on my part. If I had endeavored to foresee you two, I could have prevented it. In any case, I'm glad you're okay. If you'd make the wrong move, and he'd gotten suspicious, it could have been dicey back there. Actually, it wasn't all that scary. Oh. Some days ago, a band of robbers on the run, caused an accident with the truck that involved a few bystanders. Those bystanders were Shikakis and the other eightfold cleansers, and yet there were 0 casualties. What? The robbers reportedly passed out from excruciating pain. For some reason, they were left with no wounds. On the contrary, even the various elements they've been suffering from, such as cavities or rheumatism, were totally cured. It's logical to think it's the work of Shisaki's quirk, but nevertheless, since there were no injuries and the villains were apprehended, he ended up not committing any crimes in particular. But they say they stole money. But they say the stolen money got burnt to embers. The police just left it at that. But they thought something's got. They thought something's got to be up. And so Night Eye's offices started marking him. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's the type who definitely doesn't play around. Almost forgot, sir. Speaking of injuries, we got some new intel. Shisaki's got a daughter. A daughter? Her name is Eri. She had bandages around her legs and arms, and she was completely terrified. I don't know what's going on, but she wanted to be saved. If there's any way we could protect her, don't be so arrogant. Arrogant. Too much haste. Too much haste will ruin your work. If you chase them prematurely, you'll only be able to slip away more. He'll only be able to slip away more easily. You are not so special that you can save anyone merely by wishing it so. At the moment, we're also making a request to team up with another office. First, we must predict what it is he wants to do. After we made our analysis, we must make sure we are prepared beyond any doubt. The world is not so kind that you can save others through your will alone. The cleverest villains hide in the shadows, and now is as good a time as any for you to learn that sometimes you must give it time. Today, you may both return to the office. Scope bubble. Yes. It left a bad aftertaste in my mouth. And just like that, the first day of my internship ended. Monday morning, Bakugo got beaten up. Todoroki. What happened to you, Bakugo? Another fight? You mean haven't seen him yet, girls? Take a look at Todoroki too. Oh my God! They spoiled his handsome face. Seems like the short course for the provisional was a modern Sparta. They ain't kidding about physical education. Your whispering is loud as stuff. It's almost class time, and Uraka and Shiryu not here yet. They received permission present, and the boys are missing. Kirishima, right? Yo, hey, Mr. Midoriya, the intern. How's the internship going? I heard there might be a super scantily dirty girl around. Huh? How much time are you spending with them? Take me with you. Huh? Stop talking about how he's a step ahead of me. Darn it. I was thinking about it. I began feeling more and more depressed. I couldn't concentrate during lessons. Was there water? If you can't deal with both lessons and the internships, I'll make you quit, Midoriya. I can't stay like this. He's out jogging. Jogging? And you heard? Since the home visits ended, he's been trained up for whatever reason. I say you should just take it easy. He's retired now. What's with that pose? It's been a while, so... All Might, please, tell me everything. Oh. Cough. Huh. For Midoriya, my boy, has come. Cough. How do you know I was here? Pant, pant. Huh? Pant, pant. Did you know about all of it? That Nai knows about All for One? That Togata-senpai was a candidate? Do you know all of that? Why didn't you tell me anything? Was there any need to? Of course there was. I was rejected without really getting why, because I kept getting waylaid by new things I didn't know, and above everything else, not even knowing what your intentions are. I can't shake feeling depressed, cause I don't know what you're driving at. You're keeping it hidden from me. Why won't you just tell me? I'm not asking as a fan. I need to know as your successor. Ooh. I just thought it wouldn't benefit you to know. Are you sure you want to know? It's better than being left in the dark. Then don't regret asking. Okay. Nai was a big fan of mine. Back when I made it my policy not to take psychics. But he whittled at my resolve, and I ended up taking him under my wing. We heroed together for about 5 years. He's not much to write home about with regards to physical prowess, but he supported my efforts as the brains of the operation. How do you know? He was there to support you while you were active on the front lines, and you had to have been on fairly good terms too. Yeah, we were. But our duo parted ways after I got injured 6 years ago. It was a difference in value. Don't be disturbed, All Might. You need to retire. Oh, President was there too. Or the principal. Oh, Gran Torino was there. The news. Didn't you see? Everyone's looking for me. If they're waiting for me, then I have to go. If you continue being a hero with a body like that, you only worry them more. Your respiratory organs are in horrible shape. You'll never be the same as you were before. For the sake of the peace you desire, you should retire as the legend you are. If you're looking for a successor for One for All, you can search for one. At UA all you like. You've done more than your fair share already. It's okay for you to take rest in a soft bed. Let's find someone who's cheerful, strong, and amenable like you, and entrusted to him. And what will become the symbol of the symbol in the meantime? All for One may be gone, but in this society of superpowers, the next guy like him will show their face sooner rather than later. I understand your philosophy of being a simple. I respect and admire it, but just look. You can't even smile properly. Recovered Girl's there too. If you insist on continuing to be a hero, I won't support you. I can't. I don't want to. Do you see it? I told you, Nai. You don't need to watch me. Even if you retire, That just means the next number 1 will appear. Sure, it may get rough. It may get rough in the short term before we find a successor. But we might be able to avoid that too. And how many people need to live in fear in that short interim? All might. Besides, your prediction has never been wrong, has it? There just hasn't been an exception until now. That's all. I'll change the future, I swear. But at this rate, it'll all go according to the prediction, and we cannot let that happen. What did he predict? I'm here because I want to help you, All Might. Because I want to help the world. I'm needed elsewhere. If you go on like this, you'll fight a villain and meet a death too gruesome to describe. What? We couldn't see eye to eye over my future. We split up just like that. Principal Nedzu recommended young Togata, but before I got the chance to meet him, I met you. I'm sorry, I didn't want to tell you. You being my fan and all. A prophecy of a cruel death. Wow. Chapter 131, Opposing Fate. It hit me like a hammer. He wanted to ask, but he didn't want the answer. All Might is gonna die? All Might will die? Even up till now, I had a hunch. It was sort of this vague feeling. I know everyone dies eventually, but to have it thrust upon me so bluntly by All Might himself. Die? The reality of it keeps coming back. I reported to Nai that I met you and decided to transfer my power to you. However, he was against it. This only resulted in widening the divide between us. Could All Might, give his quirk to multiple people? A quirkless middle schooler? What are you thinking? He isn't cut out to be the symbol of peace. He has always wanted to be strong. He has always wanted to become someone who saves people. Your willpower doesn't make him ready. There are any number of people better suited for it, of course. There are many others, but a quirkless middle schooler is plenty suitable. He scoffed, said it was absurd, said he'd find a candidate who was truly suitable. So he began to raise young Togoto Mario. More importantly, All Might. When did Nai foresee this? Can that premonition be changed? He said it happened 67 years from then. Though the further the future, the greater chance of error in the actual timing. But he says that the scenes that he's viewed in his premonition have never been changed. 67. Then that's this or next year, right? There's no way. You're lying. Why? All Might, no. You have to live on. Do you remember at the sports festival the promise? I made a promise. I hadn't fulfilled that promise. So until it's complete, you have to live. For you are here. I want you to tell the world. Live on and see it, All Might. The moment when I say, for I am here. In Midoriya, when I heard the premonition, I took it strangely easily. I thought if I could see the end, I'll keep going full speed till then. Why, at Camino, when I fought against All for One, I thought this is the end. But you were there. Huh? You All those days, you're a quirkless and timid person. You answered my call. Those days whispered to me, you have to live. Wow. Then your mother told me, live and protect and raise him. So I'm going to struggle even harder. You changed me. I will live. Things like fate. I'll use this hand to bend them to my will. That is the distinction, all for one. However, after endless circling, this is the conclusion we've arrived at. Both. Oh, turn back. In the end, it's just as Night Eye said, and now I'm too ashamed to meet him. You were pushing forward with all your might, and I didn't want to be your shackles. It's possible that this is already after the fate has been bent. We still don't know if that premonition has been changed or not. Huh? No, All Might, without fail, if anything happens to you, together, we'll both bend fate. Try not to cause you too much trouble. Wait. We should have Night Eye use his foresight again. Go make up with him, and he can tell us if your future has changed. That's probably a little bit too optimistic. This is a matter of life and death. I'll go and talk to him for you. Wait, my boy. Just think about Night Eye's feelings. Around the time All Might was telling me his secret. Oh. The scope of it all got wider and wider, little by little. Dudes are huge. It's a brawl between rival villain gangs. We got two giantification perps. Rah! Their fight is currently wreaking havoc on Espa Street. Call emergency hero backup. Espa. Blue charge output 30. Huh? Spiral wave! What the? Hey, you two. Where you find like that? Because you got the same quirk? Weirdos. Oh! Okay, girls. When you use big three seniors, Hado Nijiri. Her name's mean waist spiral. What's her quirk? Wow. Now super move. Oh, Suyu. Ochiko. Meteor. For Frost Guys. Gravity Froppy. That went great, girls. Totally went like awesome. Were you nervous? We were able to do just like you told us. Ribbit. I was surprised how calmly I did it too. Hero Billboard chart number 9. Dragoon Hero. Ryu Kiryu. As might be expected from heroes Negris would bring along. The two of you have great aptitude. And Nijiri, you improve your timing when you go for the knockout. Thank you so much for enlisting us. Yes, no trouble. Ryukyu. Did you know the heroes they were with for their workplace experience were no good? Freshmen need like places with like awesome track records for interns. Wait, have I told you this before? What's her quirk? They may be students, but now that they've come as interns, they've added to our fighting strength considerably. In fact, we might just be able to use you two for a certain job. Certain job? It's All Might's former sidekicks. Yuri Chain. Huh? Sun Eater. Oh, it's the other guy. Red Riot. Team up request. Lemillion, Deku, Sir Night-Eye. Oh. It's a big job to investigate or trap the villain gang known as the Eightfold Cleansers. They might be forming a partnership with the Villain Alliance, two forces of evil. Will they cross fates? Chapter 132, The Plan. Ooh. Good color. In the basement of where the Eightfold Cleansers reside. Are these the beginning of a very dark acquaintance? Can't say much for the decor. It looks like the Lost symbol from Lost. I'm not partial to messy layouts. Yeah, he just has like a table and two couches. You made me walk circles around the basement floor for half an hour. I feel like a darn ant. How the heck do they make places for yakuzas? We can never be sure who's watching from where, or what a guest might be thinking. There are a fair few routes leading from the basement floor that are connected to each other. And this reception room is a hidden room on this floor. The fact we're still alive and kicking is thanks to these cramped quarters. Also, about the phone call the other day, what's the big idea? You'll side with us conditional on the terms? Huh? Terms? Don't take it in such a self-serving way. Puts his feet on the table. You want the power of our name, and we want to expend our influence. This is just a confluence of interests. Confluence. Put down your foot. You're tracking dirt. Want to try that again, oh capo? How about a nice, could you please put down your foot? Because in this situation, you ought to be bowing your head. First of all, we're not going to be under you. We'll be doing as we please. Let's split it even. If we're gonna join hands, as it were, then I'm willing to cooperate. Is that your condition? There's one more. This plan you've been talking about. Let me in on the details. It's not an unreasonable demand. I want to see for myself whether there's any merit in lending our name to you. Although, slide. Don't get cocky. Oh. You've been carrying yourself mighty free there, pal. Advisor of the Eightfold Cleansers. Chronostasis. Just who do you think you are, punk? Chief of the Eightfold Cleansers, HQ, Mimic. Mimic. Okay, he must be... His quirk must be time. He can, like, stop time? And Mimic must be able to, change his shape? Right back at you. The life of one of you disposal fodder meat shields of some small-time mobster. In the life of our trainee were not of equal value. Now that I mention one of my arms, if we don't make some compromises here and there, we can't talk mutual rewards. Chrono, Mimic, settle down. He came to us proactively to see what we're all about. Let's listen to everything he's got to say. He was in the middle of talking. Oh, he's pulling out something. Huh? It's got to have something to do with whatever this is. Yeah. What's his name was shot with that. And he couldn't use his ability or quirk. Sign shops on the left. Yakitori. Akita. Bicycles. Karaoke. Kansai region. Asuha city. God, recently it's been nothing but fights between gangsters and thugs, and the like. Oh, got Kirishima here, or Red Riot. Can't help if it makes me hungry. Okay, be my hero, Fat Gum. That's the deal here. So the hero agencies here want them some peps packing brute force. You're plumb perfect for the job, right? Shop, Crab Clown, Okono Miyaki. Let it be a service, sir. Fourth kind, wasn't taking applications. So thank you so much for picking me up. UA's high senior, Big 3, Amajiki Tamaka, Sun Eater. So does he like is he like Tokoyami? Right? Or he, I don't know, bring shadow? If Mira could have been here, I shudder to think how hard you would have glomped on him. Okay. Now if Tamaki could just do something about that weak will of his, he'd be a real talent. Oh. That's just putting more pressure on me. Leave me even lower than before. This is what it's always like. This man scared me just to harass me. This is power harassment, I tell you. I want to go home. I'm sure he's just encouraging you. That's how I heard it anyway. Fat, come eat. Come eat here? Sure, tomorrow. I'll never be as positive and forward-facing as you or Mirio. I'm not all that much either. When everybody was in danger, there was so much I couldn't do. Compared to the rest of my class, I'm not as strong or experienced. That's why I want to fill in the gap, so I'm at least able to stand alongside them. And that's what we call a positive and forward-facing freshman. Somebody quick! A fight's broken loose. Speaking of the devil. Takoi. Signs Crab Haven, Hot Slots, Pork Skewers. What kind of morons try to do business on my turf? Darn it. Talk about rotten luck. And just when we thought we'd make a name for ourselves here. Okay. We're splitting up for now. Got it. Oh no, you ain't. Oh. That fat. This is bad. We're gonna sneak into him. What? Chew on some of this fat while I sink your enterprises. Or sink your oh. What the? You app and edge shot with that quirk man? What? Oh. What's with you? You octopus? Wiggle. Such hurtful words. That's not what he meant, senpai. He's just calling as he sees it. He's not calling you names. So he can turn to octopus? Fuck him. Oh, what? Coom. What? So we ain't an octopus then? Sorry about that. Clams are so convenient. They're big on defense. So I make sure to eat some every day. And he has claws? What? Amajiki Tamaki. Quirk replication. He can make the properties of what he's eating re-emerge in his body. Wow. The wings are unnecessary. Kentucky Fried Chicken, clam, shigarini, tokuyaki, octopus balls. Okay. Wow, this is like really unique. Whoa, wait, right? I should give him another compliment. I suppose I did a decent job of it. That was awesome. You're even used to using your quirk at that speed. Oh, if we're talking skill level, he's already far and beyond pro level. My little son ear. It's just his mentality that won't mature. Ah! Heart thumping. Oh, they're applauding him. Oh. No, the boss. The gang. I gotta save him. Huh? Oh no. Get down. Oh, he's shooting one of the darts. Since you got shot by the thing. What? My compresses quirk went off flying for a bit. Oh. Got a sun eater. Huh? What's this thing? What are you planning to do with it? Tell me. We're going to destroy the way the world works. Huh? I heard all for one exercise power of stone quirks. I'm going to take his way of doing things and polish it a little. Boss, you gotta run! The roots of my plan are already laid out all across the country. And my preparations are slowly, ever so slowly proceeding according to his plan. Oh. He's shot. Red Riot? Senator, Red Riot! Huh? It ricocheted? Oh. Didn't hit him. I'll capture him, sir. Crisis is when a man shows his mantle. Ooh. We're gonna see Red Riot fight. Chapter 133. Give chase, Kirishima. Oh my god. The hero was shot. Senator took a hit. It hurts less than I thought. Senpai, are you okay? Freaking awesome. What's with this piece of junk? Captured by an octopus like me? Huh? What? It won't activate? Dash. Stay away, a-hole. Wait, don't rush. If you blindly go after your prey, you're just gonna get bitten. Senator, if you're okay, I'll leave this area to you. Other heroes should be here soon. Join up with them. I'm fine. My quirk won't activate. Huh? They have a quirk eraser. Get away. I said, don't follow. Don't follow me. No, you quit running, at the very least. If you're gonna help your friends, see it through to the end. The heck you even get mad about? Shooting someone. Then only you getting scared and running is unmanly. Huh? What? Oh, bystanders. It's a dead end. Give it up. So darn annoying. Oh. There's like blades in his arm. Womp. Red counter. The debt's been repaid. Now just sit there quietly. Darn gunner guy. Oh. Sniffle hick. Ugh. He's crying? It's not fair. Only pop out 10 centimeter or shorter blades, you know. That's like a cutter knife. So unfair. I just want to save my friends. I'm so stupid. But it's so scary. Yeah. You should praise me for being brave enough to pull the trigger. No wait. If you're gonna cry like a scared little baby, then don't be their accomplice in crime. I just wanted to be strong. Can you stand? If I stay around strong people, I thought I could be strong. Well, I get where you're coming from. If I hang with my friends, they'll give me power. What? Like, stab himself? People who can be heroes shouldn't thoughtlessly talk like they understand. Ah! What did you do? Hey, what was that shot? You okay? Oh. What? You saved us quite a bit of time. These guys are smugglers of illegal drugs and black market items. So we've been waiting for a chance to take them in. That thing that stopped the activation of my quirk. So that was just one of their wares. Eat stuff and die. Oh, well, please leave it to the rest of us. Kirishima, fat. I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, just like nice. Shiba alright. He has a knife coming out of his eye? He powered up right out of nowhere. It seems I've seen it on the news before. Drug that gives quirks a boost. If they're unleashing a drug like this out on the streets, then we're a tragedy. Won't even cut the fallout. Fall back, everyone. Go someplace this guy's blades won't reach you. Kick his butt here and now. Ooh. Oh. His clothes are getting shredded. He nicked me. God. He's sharper than I'm hard. Can't get close to him like this. You were so conceited, you gosh darn brat. This is what you get for being so high and mighty about your precious justice. The boss, he told me. They're all saying how the age of heroes is gonna come crumbling down soon. He said the age of the outcast will replace it too. You won't believe what a high it is. So out of the way, you snot-nosed punk, cause it looks like I will be able to save the king, just like you said. Don't worry about thinking of any tricks, and try using your hardness. Instead, focus on bulldozing your way through. Oh, well, All Might said, or so All Might told me. But when I really think about it, I haven't got any moves to compete with you guys, huh? You've all got mid-range attacks and maneuverability in spades, except Kaminari, I mean. And I hadn't got any of that. I refuse to keep charging this phone. I wonder. Even now I've been nothing but a lackluster. When you've all become pros, what should I do to keep pace? You're being way more of a downer than I ever expect. I'm not whining or anything. I'm just reflecting out loud. Reflecting. Forget about keeping pace. Didn't you say you'd be unshakable during the cavalry battle, huh? And during All Might's during the very end of Camino. If you refuse to go down, it means you're stupidly strong. Raise it higher. More. My body. What? My heart. Tougher. Harder. Become an unyielding wall. He broke. Ah! This is why I reached at our intense quirk strengthening sessions. At present, the pinnacle of my quirk. Red Riot, unbreakable. What hardened was his conviction. That's why he'll never break. Wow. Chapter 134. Show your guts, Red Riot. Never surrender, never break. The heck is that sound? His whole body is grating. It's about 30 to 40 seconds during that time. The time I can maintain this state. They'll never take me down. Whoa, imagine if you took that drug. Look over here. Huh? I'll blow you away. Heavy concentration. Those all knives? Oh. People behind me haven't gone away yet. Plus, I'm sure there are still people in the shops. I'll force all these guys' blades at me. I'm a skilled man. Instead of style and I'll use brute force to overwhelm him. Super move, red gauntlet. Dude just punched in the gut. Boom. So young, but such fury. No way. God. Yeah. Barely in the time limit. Stay away. He's bawling again, like before shooting up that drug. Did the effect wear off? I just wanted to get stronger. Please let me go. I'm just a sorry soul that wanted a little power. No can do. You shot my senpai. I definitely understand how you feel. A while back, I care about your story, dummy. Oh. You can still use the swords? Put them out. Darn, I'm an idiot. So trusting. You're way too trusting. I'm saved. I'm running. I'm gonna make it. No way. I'm getting caught. Huh? Oh. Fat gum. Sorry for the wait. When confronting an enemy, a villain's victory conditions are kill, escape, beat up, etc. As for us, it's just the one. Capture without any victims. Remember that before you leave, Red Riot. To suppress villains. You gotta take away their will to fight as quickly as possible. Fat gum. Quirk fat absorption. His body can absorb anything into it. They'll sink right in. So goopy. But can they breathe? Even though I was going full power, I somehow beat him. Fat took him down instantly. You saved me there. Thanks a bunch, kiddo. That was amazing. I've really seriously fallen for you. Huh? You were moving to keep him from attacking us, right? It's something y'all don't know unless you watch Heroes for a long time. Against that kind of blade guy, you normally get spooked. You really saved us. That was a magnificent debut. Completely different from my debut. It saved all of us. You'll become an incredible hero without a doubt. Thanks. A quirk power up, huh? That kind of drug is the kind that's banned in Japan. If we look at the short effect direction, it's an inferior type from Asia. If it was from Africa, it would have lasted from Africa. It would have lasted 1 to 2 hours. Wow. Really know your stuff. Cool. A while back I worked with the cop and we were always catching crooks like that. But there was a discharge, even though it was just handgun. It broke into pieces because its quirk. There was no bullet. But this isn't usual heat he was packing. For starters, we'll check out a few things and report back. I see. Thanks and sorry for the trouble. Senpai, are you okay? Such a bitter pill. It's such a poor showing for a hero's quirk to not work. Oh, because he's always had his quirk. They don't know what to do with themselves. But more importantly, you had to cover for me. You're the same as Mirio. You are another of those that shines bright like the sun. If you're gonna say stuff like that, then the senpai who invited me here shines just as much. Yeah, that. You're so unbelievable. I know about drugs that boost quirks. The idea was originally planned for the salvation of weak quirks. However, a drug that can make quirks completely unusable? You've never heard of such a thing. Man, this doesn't look good. Let's have an exam. Let's have him examine you at the hospital. I've also got some things I want to look into. For starters, let's head back to the office. Okay, yes sir. Hey, Kirishima. Your hero name is on the news all over the internet. You're really on here. That's awesome. See you, Raka. It's amazing. Your name came up too. Oh, I'm so happy. We're really there. I wonder where they took the picture. Isn't that great? You might even have fans already, like Mount Lady. So jealous. Oh, provincial license notwithstanding. Once you enter the city, you're another hero. You've rendered a splendid service. However, studies are the true duty of a student. Sleeping in class is not allowed. You're right, Ida. That's where we show our resolution, right? Yeah. You were saying our studies are stuff. You sure you're okay? Senpai said he'd prepare supplementary lessons. I should have gone too, but dealing with both seemed tough. The learning pace is different from person to person. You say some great things. All my Emira senpai, and also Night Eye. I know it's a story. I still can't be comfortable with. However, at the same time, the thought of that girl was growing inside me, day in and day out. Several days later. Oh, Midori, morning. You're going today too? What coincidence. I haven't been called for a while. Today they finally did. They told me I don't need my costume though. Good morning. You two are also today? Going to the station. I'll see you off. Yay. Thanks very much. Huh? So, Suyu, Ochiko, Kirishima, and Mineta going the same place? Everyone's going this way. Kirishima, aren't you in Kansai? Kansai? They said something like the meeting place is different from usual. Huh? Everyone's gone to the same station. That's really a coincidence. We're meeting our senpai on site. The streets are the same too. The places we turn to. Yo, oh! Big three are there. Yo, hey. Oh. Sun Eater's like, The big three are all gathered too. Huh? What the heck is this? Oh. Gran Torino's there. What? Gran Torino? And Zawa-sensei? This big of a crowd? This is crazy. What's going on? Ryugu! Hey. What is this? What are we doing? You said it was a meeting, but I knew that. What kind of meeting? We'll see soon. Night Eye will start it shortly. That case? Thanks to all the information you supplied, the investigation has progressed considerably. The hard matter draws near. The small Yakuza organization, the Eightfold Cleansers, what exactly are they plotting? Along with the sharing of acquired information, I would like to consult with you all today. What? Chapter 135, A Distasteful Tale. The hero team assembled. Office of Sir Night-Eye, meeting room, second floor. We'll explain this step by step. Ooh, released new heroes. It's like 4 new heroes. This guy with the mask and the lock on his ear. That dude looks like a welder. We got the skull mask guy. Got this lady with the long hair. Ponytail. Okay. There are heroes all the way from the top to the top of the charts, the local minor heroes. Sensei, why are you here? They just suddenly called me here. I was asked to join, so I came. It was brief, but I've heard about the situation. I also have a few things to say as well. Well, Zawa-sensei is going to be a good addition, because he can stop all their quirks. I'm a little out of the loop here. Eightfold. What's that? They've probably been thinking up something terrible. So it's time for everyone to talk it out. You've also got quite the connection with them. Well then, let's begin. Oh, Bubblegirl's there. Nice office sidekick, Bubble Girl. Heart thumping. Since about 2 weeks prior, we at the Night Eye offices have been independently observing a certain villain group known as the Eightfold Cleansers. Was the hook. Centipede. Oh. Centipeder by Uhara Tetsu is the winning creation from the fan art contest. There was an accident involving a thief gang known as the Reservoir Dogs. Okay, I remember that. The police cleaned everything up as just an accident. But there were many points that made no sense, and we began to track them. Oh. I'm a psychic, Centipeder. I've been conducting the tracking and observation as per the instructions put forth by Night as affiliated offices psychic. Within this 1 year period that I've been investigating, there has been a rapid increase in contact, both between members of the underground organization as well as people outside of the group. They appear to be an organization moving with intent to expand and accumulate funds. Also, shortly after the commencement of investigation, he made contact with one Bubegawa Jin, villain named Twice. The guy who can split up. We were practically cautious of being followed, and I was unable to continue tracking them. But Hiro was able to cooperate with the police. They were able to confirm that during this meeting, some kind of skirmish had occurred. So it's related to the Villain Alliance. That's why you called me and Tsukachi. And where's Tsukachi? There was other information from witnesses, and he's checking on that. Listen, boy, I never thought it would come to this. You've been dragged into quite an annoying situation. Huh? I don't think any part of this is annoying. So you know each other? From my workplace experience. It's the old man who was with All Might at Camino. Whoa, Medora sure knows some amazing people. Continue on. We have this kind of process. We wanted to request everyone's cooperation on HN. You can skip that. Okay. HN. That's short for the Hero Network. It's an internet service that only people with the pro license can use. They say you can see activity reports and apply for help from heroes with useful quirks nationwide. Okay. Hey, even their UA students. What's with the brats? Can't talk with them around. Burning daylight. Just get into the real issues with what they're plotting. Enough out of you. These two are super important witnesses. The two of us? Enthusiasm, smoldering. Besides, I think there's a ton of people who are meeting for the first time. So better get to it. Name's Fatgum. Pleasure to meet y'all. So round and cute. Oh, here's some candy. Huh? Oh, he's just tossing candy? We have reason to believe that the Eightfold Cleansers have made the dispersal of unlicensed goods part of their livelihood. As such, I requested help from heroes familiar with that line of work. Well, yeah, that was saying something like that. Long ago, we smashed those kind of things to pieces. Then, yesterday, in Red Riot's debut battle, Tamaki was shot by something new. The likes we ain't never seen. A drug that erases quirks. We smashed the candy. Erases quirks? What, Tamaki? You're okay, right? Yeah, after sleeping it came back. Just like at that splendid cow hoof. So breakfast with beef bowl today. So breakfast with beef bowl today. No. Oh. If it recovers, no need to worry. Nothing fatal. No. I'll leave that explanation to Eraserhead. It's a bit different from my Eraser. That's because I'm not attacking the quirk itself. Huh? Special mechanism plus alpha is added to basic human body. That is a quirk. This plus alpha are collectively called quirk factor. Ultimately, I can only temporarily halt that quirk factor. I can't cause damage to it. It moves. It doesn't move. Okay. Basic human body plus a tail. And a mechanism to move that tail. Okay, so the thing wouldn't remove the tail, it would stop it from working. So the tail would just go limp. Right after Tamaki got shot, we took him to the hospital to get a look-see. That quirk factor had taken damage. Luckily, it recovered naturally and has returned to normal now. And the analysis of the thing he was shot with. There were no other abnormalities in Tamaki's body. It was only the quirk that was attacked. Not a peep from the gang that shot him. The guns in pieces too. Plus, they didn't have no other bullets in the possession, besides the one they fired. However, thanks to Kirishima risking his life to deflect the bullet, we were able to obtain the contents of that one shot. Whoa, what? I did? That came out of nowhere. I didn't understand any of that because it deflected from. This is an amazing feat, Kirishima. You're so cool. Hardening, right? I knew that. I knew that. It suits you. As for what was inside, something truly sickening came out. Right? It contained human blood and human cells. What? What? It was like a story from some other world. Huh? In other words, the effect is derived from a person or a quirk. A quirk to destroy others' quirks. I'm afraid I've not really been seeing it for a while now. But how is this linked to the cleansers exactly? The guy Kirishima captured, an illegal substance he was using. The drug's distribution web's real complicated. It's gotten curtailed heavily nowadays, but it's sold wholesale across all levels by many different people, groups, and organizations. And now we can finally reach the source of it all. Oh, there's no evidence that cleansers themselves are dealing this stuff, but there's been contact between them and a middleman organization selling it. That's it. Recall the clash between villain groups that Riku and her team cleaned up a few days ago. The boss of one of those gangs was with one of those middlemen group. One of the villains who gigantified only maintained it for a short while. They must have been inferior goods. Oh. I guess that of the acts of the organized crime that have been on the rise lately. The lion's share seem to be traceable back to the eightfold cleansers, if you think about them in that light. The connection's still a little hazy though. It can maybe be considered. It can maybe be construed that we're twisting things to make the cleansers the culprit at any cost. I wonder if there's anything more conclusive to clink the link. The quirk of the Capo Chisaki is named Overhaul. It's a power that can disassemble and reassemble any target. Oh, a quirk that can disassemble to destroy and repair at once. That, along with the bullets, can destroy quirks. Oh. Shisaki has a daughter, the one without a birth certificate, so the particulars aren't clear. Then these two encountered her. Her arms and legs were wrapped in a great many bandages. It can't be. To do something so hideous, would you expect this world of superhumans? All it takes is the thought, and any son of a guy can do it. What are you all talking about? Huh? See? You don't need any darn kids around. Slow in the uptake much. Put it simply, we're saying that they're probably making the bullets out of her body. They're making it out of her body? We don't know if they're trafficking them for profit. At their current stage of development, they're not very close to completion, be that as it may. If hypothetically they were using them as a testing phase, and using them as samples for presentation to gather comrades, there's no definitive proof. However, say they gathered allies all across the country and amassed the funds. What if the completed bullets could take quirks themselves and completely eradicate them? Many dark ideas spring to one's mind. Just imagine it's gotta make my bowels seethe with rage. Come on, we gotta search their hideout. So you're saying that if these dudes had been able to take the girl under protection, then this whole problem would have been resolved right then and there. I take responsibility for all of it. So I'd appreciate it if you didn't put the blame on them, even though they didn't know about her predicament. They both tried their best to save her. Midori stuck his neck out and tried to protect her there, while Mirio made sure to think ahead in order to secure her safety at a sounder juncture. Me, the greatest hero? What a joke. Me? Save 1 million? Yeah, right. The ones who are most frustrated here and now are these two. We won't fail you this time, Yuri. We'll protect her. Yes, and that will be our goal. The battle to rescue her begins. Wow. Chapter 136. So close. This time, we'll protect Yuri. Without fail. A girl imprisoned. Huh, yeah. It's all well and good if the kid lives. But if it's as we deduced, that kid is the core of the plan that the Kappa wanted to keep under wraps, right? Then, due to whatever kind of trouble, she escaped outside. To top it off, she was spotted by heroes. You think he just complainantly leave her at headquarters? If it was me, I wouldn't. Even if we invade, she wasn't there. Isn't gonna cut it. Have we managed to pinpoint where she is? He has a point. What do you think, Not I? That is the problem. Exactly what and how far they have planned is completely obscured. If we can't strike them down in one fell swoop, that will likely give them a chance to counterattack. On that point, we separated the groups and organizations with direct contact with cleansers, as well as their locations. We have isolated these points as much as possible and listed them here. I would like everyone to investigate their respective areas, so that we can narrow down the points that could be their base. I see. That's why they called us minor heroes. Huh? Look, the work district of the heroes here and the lists are linked. Heroes that are familiar with these areas were chosen. For all its foreigner psychic, you're really cautious. This is too roundabout. While we're sitting here like this, that girl Eri, may be crying her eyes out. We cannot be All Might. And that is why we must analyze and mask our predictions, so that the probability that we can save her is as close as possible to 100%. We can't be impatient here. If we don't look before we leap, and ruin our chances of capturing them, we'll just be adding fuel to the fire. It'd be like the farce of Stain's arrest, where the incidents became PR for the villain lines. In fact, it might have been their intent all along, for those quirk-destroying weapons, or what have you, to get flung into the hands of some no-name thugs. You are overthinking it. If y'all keep saying stuff like that, you'll be dead in the water before you know it. Ooh. Can I ask one thing? Ooh. I know exactly what kind of ability you have, Sir Night-Eye. But if you can foresee the future, wouldn't it be okay if you looked at our futures? At this rate, we'll be lacking rationality. I can't do that, huh? Regarding my foresight ability, once I activate it, it requires a 24-hour interval. In short, I can only watch one person for a maximum of one hour per day. Also, it plays in my head, frame by frame, like a flashback. Think of it like this. For 1 hour after I activate it, I am able to watch an entire film of the person's life. What? However, the entire film's point of view is from somewhere immediately near them. Ultimately, I can only see the person's movements and a small amount of the surrounding environment. Oh, no! That alone is more than enough for us to learn the variety of things. So, what do you mean by I can't? For example, if in that person's near future death approaches, if only a gruesome death awaits, what would I do? Not because of All Might. After this quirk has raised the success rate of the actions we take, as far as we'll go, exists to make an already sure victory double sure. One should not foresee recklessly. That is to say, when there are too many indefinite variables at play. Wait, Nye, you don't get it. You don't get it all. It's fine. Do on me. I'll avoid everything. I'll avoid everything you foresee and show you. I can't. Huh? For the time being, let's just do it. The more important thing is the simple fact there's a child out there in need of help. Our aim is the following: to secure the child's location and rescue in the swiftest manner possible, and with the highest degree of precision possible. I thank you for your cooperation. Right, so I shall be handing you the details on an individual basis. So that's what happened, huh? Must feel awful, Deku. Oh, I've never seen Mira so dejected. Ding. What is this? Awake? Sensei. Ribbit. Ah, just call me Racerhead outside of school. Although, I came here today intending to counsel you to cancel your internships. Counsel you to cancel your internships. What? Why now? You heard it for yourself, didn't you? There's a chance the Alliance is going to be involved, and that changes things. On the other hand, Midoriya, you still haven't restored your trust. You still haven't restored my trust in you. Not since that little fight. So I'd be grateful if you restored that trust by going through the proper channels and hearing legally. Huh? We won't fail you this time, Eri. We'll protect you. It's a darn shame, but I'm afraid I've convinced that if I tried stopping you, easy does it. You just jump in the fray again. I'll be watching over you. So, if you are going to do it, let's be doing it properly. Let's be doing it the proper way, Midoriya. Understand, problem child? Mirio, raise your head, please. Hey, Togata, hey! I totally know that. If you hang your head and cry over it, it won't do anything. Didn't you know? Yeah. Let me say something to ease your mind. There's no saying for sure. That Eri is looking back on the hand with which you failed to hold onto her in despair. Now face forward and let's keep moving. Yes, sir. I'll follow you, Racerhead, for the rest of my life. I'm not down for the rest of our lives. Oh, right. Sorry. Kirishima, keep your voice down. Is that so? I see. So the reason you directed Midoriya to me was to reestablish friendly relations between myself and All Might. Well, I thought I could at least lead to one of the triggers needed to make it happen. I swear. As I get older, I start doing more and more that ain't nobody asked for. So, what'd you think? I think they're very alike. Yes, he bears a resemblance to the madness inherent to All Might's being. The madness I could never understand. Oh, we're back at her? Hey there, Eri. It's okay. I just wanted to see if you were here, that's all. Oh man. You hadn't touched any of the toys. I went and got you. You could stand to lay your guard down a little, you know? Who's this guy? Because if you don't, it'll be my neck that gets disassembled next, little stuff. You'll be here next, caretaker. Stop her from thinking of escaping. Look, nothing to be afraid of, pet. Huh? Caretaker. Go give her some candy. I need you to be someone Eri can trust. Makes it sound easy. If I know what pulls kids' hearts, guess I'll just give her stuff from pre-crawl or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's it. It felt different, totally different. Up until now, nobody's held me like him. His hands were so gentle. Next time, we won't be letting go. So she's really accepting that she's gonna get saved. Wow. Or what happens next?